Hello. I have to hold my dog right now because she is going crazy. We've had snow and she hasn't been able to be walked very much. So she's kind of stir crazy and she's chewing on my legs, my pant legs, and yeah. So I'm gonna try to do this reading with her in my lap. Let's see if that calms her down a little bit. This is Hope. Everyone meet Hope. I think you might have met her before if you've seen some of my readings. All right, so I have an interesting message that's been coming through around something that you're receiving or something's happening within 7 days. I got the number 7 and I wanted to dig in with the cards and see what we can get, okay? Thought that might be fun. Let's see. Let's do this deck. Actually, let's start with the Rose Oracle deck. I don't know. This might have something to do with this feminine energy. What is this person receiving in 7 days? Sacred union, beloved within, inner and outer relationships. Okay. So you're working on your relationship with yourself, and that is affecting your relationship with others. There is rapture, sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, pleasure. What? I keep getting love readings. The angels are so funny. All right, so what is this person receiving or creating, or what's happening in the next 7 days for this person? The sacred waters, nourishment, replenishment, health, rest, self-care. So we have sacred union, rapture, and sacred waters. I'm going to clarify with the tarot now. I'm going to use this deck over here. Happy new moon. Hope you all are well. Can you please clarify? Okay, we have judgment, the judgment card. Please clarify what this person is receiving, creating, or what's happening for this person in the next 7 days. Queen of Swords. 4 of Wands, Death. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, interesting. So what I am seeing here under Sacred Union, we have Judgment, the Judgment card. The Judgment card to me is like something is awakening within you. And that's what they're kind of talking about here. This inner union, this inner sacred union. So we all have feminine and masculine energies within us. So maybe are you doing something that is bringing these energies into union within yourself? So this could be, you know, I mean, it could be anything, but you could be slowing down, you know, if you're a masculine bodied person and you have naturally a lot of energy and move forward with momentum, that like go get them energy, maybe you're slowing down, so you're like kind of starting to balance your feminine aspect and you're slowing down your masculine energy so that you can receive more. You can just slow down and contemplate more and receive. Again, we received the sacred waters, like health, rest, self-care. Like maybe whether you're feminine or masculine, actually, you're slowing down so that you can receive some nourishment for yourself and taking care of that feminine aspect of yourself. Okay. In terms of clarifying what's landing under rapture is a Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, she's very, like, I don't think of sensuality, love, devotion, and that kind of aspect, that feminine, soft aspect when I see the Queen of Swords. So again, I think that the Queen of Swords is actually slicing through some sort of something excess, something's extra, something that you don't need in your environment. Yeah, she's bringing in some sort of truth towards you. So maybe this could be part of what's coming in the next 7 days, some sort of truth. And maybe this truth is, you know, it could be really powerful, like something that, I don't know if you've been expecting it, but it brings death, it brings transformation, it brings like total transformation. And so in order to integrate this truth that's coming in, and for it to become like a rebirth or some sort of new beginning for you, which later you're going to see is around creativity and union and freedom, as well as some sort of new kind of work opportunity and maybe collaboration. But I think that this truth is going to be so impactful for you that you're being advised right now to create some balance in your life within you so that you can receive this truth and not be like, not collapse from it, and not override it either. It's definitely a big truth, but you could just like, what I'm feeling like is if you're too much in your masculine energy, you might miss it, or you might just override it or create some sort of fix it energy where like a lot of the times masculine energy wants to find a solution before the solution is even here. So it's going to create, this truth actually is what I'm getting is it's going to create some conflict. But it's nothing to be scared of. It's actually it's something that's going to bring in more love. It's going to bring in some more pleasure in the long run for you in your daily life, like in how you are living life and how you're approaching life. But you are being asked to nourish yourself, to, when I see this card, I don't know, I'm just seeing like, maybe you can even, if you don't have access to water, I mean, baths might be a good idea right now, like sea salt and Epsom salt baths. But if you don't have access to that, you can also visualize yourself just bathing in, I'm seeing like a group of birds flying over. Wow. Big group of birds. Okay. So yeah, I feel like from a higher perspective, you could be using your higher intuition to kind of bathe yourself in sacred waters, to replenish yourself, and to rest, to feel like you're actually resting your body, because I'm feeling like this truth is kind of like electric. It has like an electric jolt to it. But it does lead to this kind of like awakening moment. And then like this transformation. Okay. So, wow. Next 7 days, you've got a lot coming to you. I'm going to get some clarification here. Let's see. What does this person need to know? What does this person need to see and hear about the next 7 days of their lives whenever they find this reading? Purification. Okay. So I can see how this truth is leading to some sort of purification. This truth is almost like, it's like your soul is like aligning with some sort of capital T truth that you haven't really acknowledged when you were like in go mode. And so you are being asked to slow down, you're being asked to rest and nourish yourself, and that's when the truth would be revealed to you. It's about thriving. It's about how can you thrive in this world, right? And how can you, and we'll come back to this one, but the Four Wands is like, how can you live in creative union with yourself, with others, and, you know, create success for yourself, create freedom for yourself. Stability is big here. I'm feeling like stability is really big. Like you're being awoken to something. Something's being purified from you. This is the Queen of Swords energy, where the light is so bright, but there's rain there, right? And it's washing away all the impurities, everything that isn't true or is keeping you from this life of thriving, the Miracles card fell. Beautiful. Can't get it right this second. But yeah, illumination. Something wants to be illuminated. A truth wants to be illuminated. But in this card, I see like, it's very cleansing. But this is where you are right now. I feel like your energy is still kind of stormy. And so you're being asked to soften, to really like go into your feminine energy more. And I just did a reading that was kind of similar in the sense that you were being asked to slow down, but to come to some sort of insight or aha moment. And I feel like this might be a continuation of that reading, actually, in a way. Yeah, because, but this is more of a quick timeline, you know, 7 days, that's soon, that's very soon. So you're receiving this, almost like this call of truth inside of you, this like, and I just heard like a sword like being pulled out of its sheath and, you know, being straightened. And she's holding this sword too. So she's holding that sword in a very powerful kind of stance. She's on her throne and it's like she's holding the sword. It's not in battle. It's just almost like it's aligned with her soul truth, right? So this illumination wants to happen. Miracles is on the floor here. So that wants to come out. Miracles want to happen for you, but you're being asked to slow down. You're being asked to trust. I need more clarity. Let's see. Sometimes these tea leaves can give us clarity. What is this person receiving in the next 7 days? Sometimes these tea leaves throw me off though too, because they have lots of words and I like to just use symbology mostly. What is this person experiencing in the next 7 days? All right, well, we have 2 cards here. Let's go with those. All right, we have seek out information that will help you. So the vine, okay? So when I see a vine, I think of, yeah, like a network of information that might help with this illumination. Yeah, it wants to help you grow. Whatever this truth is that wants to be made obvious, be illuminated to you, and help you grow in the direction that you want to grow. you might need some information about it. So let's see, Spear, heartache over what you no longer have. All right, well, that's intense. I think your focus is on this. I think your focus is on this, but it's actually should be on seeking out information that can help you, and that it's closer than you think. And then we have Quill, which is saying back to basics. So when I see Quill, though, in my mind's eye, I see like writing, and I see text, and I see information like from a book or a scroll, or, you know, ancient information, ancient technology, ancient information. And then we have the well, the wishing well. So I feel like wishes come true once you kind of seek out the information and shift your focus from whatever this pain is into nourishing yourself. I want more about what is coming, though. What else is coming? What is coming? I want clarity on what is coming in the next 7 days. So they seek out information. They shift their focus from the heartache around what they no longer have. That creates a purification and illumination, and a wish come true. What is this wish? What is coming to them? What is coming to them? So projections, we have projections. I feel like projections could be, again, you're like with this spear energy, like your sword isn't straight yet. It's not aligned yet. It's pointing at someone else, when you really could be focusing on yourself and focusing on what kind of shifts you can make in order to, well, get back to basics in terms of self-care, you know, just taking care of yourself. Yeah, like basic self-care right now is going to lead you to something. So we have scarcity and plenty. Scarcity and plenty. It's like you're navigating what's true for you and like your perspective. Maybe it's about like studying how to have a new perspective, about how to train your mind to release focusing on what you don't have and to focus on what you can do for yourself right now to help yourself feel better. Because when you do that, it creates that union inside of you. And when you create that sacred union inside of you, you're becoming whole, right? You're becoming whole. And then you become very magnetic. And I'm seeing my eyes being drawn to the Three of Pentacles, which is very much about success and talent and I'm hearing sacred collaborations. So people working together, but it doesn't even have to be people. It can be like you working with spirit, you working with angels, like you working with energy to create the discs, the Three of Discs, to create what you desire, what you wish for. Let's see. What is this person receiving in the next 7 days? Like, can you tell me a physical, what is this wish come true? The tall poppy. I feel like you're going to be standing out in your work, or if you're an entrepreneur or someone who works freelance or for yourself, something you're doing is creating more magnetism. Something you learn, something, and then something you do, like taking care of yourself, is creating a lot of magnetism. And I'm being drawn to this star right here. Like you're going to be shining like a star. It's going to create this starlight, this sunlight, starlight around you and in your aura, which creates this wish fulfillment. So is this wish fulfillment coming in the next 7 days? That's what I want to know. Is a certain wish fulfillment coming in the next 7 days? What is, if so, what is it? What's the wish fulfillment? Chamber of Innocence, Darkest Night. I think that you're really leaving behind a time of pain, a time of suffering, a time of focusing on scarcity and like not what you desire for yourself, and feeling like this longing and like this spear in your heart. And you're like going through this portal in the next 7 days to kind of move forward into this more like your authentic, I'm just seeing like your authentic self shining forward so beautifully, like, because your focus has shifted and you've done something, you've learned how to do something, and it wasn't that complicated, and you've also been taking care of yourself. And so that combination has created this chamber of like you just indulging in things that you used to do as a child, and like living life as like with wonder, with awe. I'm gonna get a message from, it's really beautiful, because if you have been going through a dark night of the soul and you have been feeling like a longing in your heart and feeling like, you know, maybe pointing the finger at others, where we really should be looking at ourselves in the mirror, right? To change our outside world. Maybe something happens, like something just clicks, because, you know, 7 days is not very long. And so I feel like you might come across a message. Yeah, that message of truth that just kind of tears through the veil for you and just helps you come back to, like, I'm almost feeling like a magical world, right? Like a world that, like a sense of magic again, a sense of wonder, like childlike wonder, like, which is, I mean, that's such a beautiful wish fulfillment, right? Okay, let's ask the winged ones. Let's ask the birds, what's the wish fulfillment for this person? What's the wish fulfillment coming in the next 7 days? Blackbird, the magical and unique qualities of your untapped potential are unfolding now. Yeah, so, and I love that it's the blackbird too, because, hold on. I love that it's the blackbird because look, it's like the blackbird comes from this energy. It transforms and transmutes energy. It's magic, right? It's a magical bird. Crows, ravens, a blackbird. They're just very magical beings, and they know how to transmute energy. So something you did elevated your magnetism, or something that you're going to do elevates your magnetism, where I feel like you're really going to stand out to people. Okay, you're really going to stand out, and you're no longer afraid to stand out, to be this person who you always knew you were meant to be, like as a child. You're bringing forth your gifts from in this lifetime, like right now, without hiding them, without fear of being shut down or criticized. Like, you're just doing you. You're really going to honor your gifts, your unique gifts, without shutting them down, without closing them off. And there's hope. Hold on, hope. I'm almost done, okay? All right, let's get one more message. Let's get one more message from this. Maybe you're a light worker, because I'm feeling like with this kind of colors, like you have a very angelic, your soul has a very angelic aura to it. Hold on. I need to just finish with some silence, please. What is this person creating or coming to understand? Oh, soul family, beautiful. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Yeah, that comes back to the Four of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. So because you're being true to yourself, this is it. Because you're being true to yourself, because you're taking care of yourself, really nourishing yourself, really slowing down, there's a purification happening. And even if you're not like intentionally purifying yourself, you know, and like detoxing or doing a fast or, you know, doing these harsh things, no, like this purification is happening through a gentle kind of way that is just almost like otherworldly, like you're being assisted basically, right? Then some sort of truth comes in and you have this realization like, oh, I need to just, you know, flip this one thing of the way I think or the way I perceive myself. Yes, that's what it is. Perceive myself. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're perceiving yourself in a certain way and that has to go. So what's going to shift in the next 7 days is that you're going to learn how to give yourself hope. You're going to learn how to give yourself hope through this shift in perception. And I forgot about this. These cards that fell was the miracle card with double rainbows. Hold on, Hopi. Come on, over here. I'm going to take her out. And enlightenment. So something is coming to fruition for you. Something is being illuminated, okay? And you're turning this scarcity of yourself, like this lower self-worth, right? Like you're believing in yourself. And so now others are recognizing your worth. And you're attracting in your soul family, your soul tribe, and people, you know, people who really get you and see you for who you are and your gifts. And that's creating wealth and that's creating success for you. And yeah, wow, that's so beautiful. All right, I'm gonna go walk my dog and I will see you in the next video. All right, bye. Good luck with that. That's so exciting.